morning, everyone. So in today's video we are going to be doing just some fun things, some things around the house that just kind of need to be done, some smaller things. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and come along with me. But first we are going to make some coffee, and to do that I have a fun unboxing that I wanted to show you, something that we got. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Our little coffee bar that we have this set up, and we are going to essentially be switching out our coffee maker for a new one, and just get kind of everything set up over here like we wanted. And then we'll get into some of the other things as well. The first thing that I wanted to do over here is just take everything off of our little coffee station over here, just get everything wiped down really well and get everything ready to get it set up with the new coffee maker. And I got a few other accessories that I wanted to put there as well. Alright, so this one is the same brand that we did have, and we really liked our other one. I would definitely recommend that one for sure if you're looking for just a nice coffee maker. It does like single serves as well. But this one has the espresso on the side, like the espresso pods, as well as you can do full, like a big pot of coffee or just like travel mug, whatever. So yeah, I'm excited to try this one. And I don't drink like hot coffee. So I like the espresso so that I can make like coffee drinks or whatever. So we're gonna open this up and get this out and see how it's looking. So after just unpackaging the coffee maker, I'm going to go ahead and just get all the parts out and wash everything really well, get everything nice and clean. And then before we brew any coffee, I'm going to go ahead and just run some hot water through, just make a pot of hot water through and get everything nice and cleaned. Okay, I think now we're ready to get started. Everything is cleaned and ready to go. And I got these pods here. These are decaf for me, and then I also got a couple of just regular ones at Meyer the other night. So we're going to run one through and see what it does, see if we can make us a good coffee drink. And I do also have kind of like an organizer coming, it's supposed to come today sometime, for these little capsules, just to keep them organized here so we know what we have, and we'll get, hopefully that'll come today so we can get this put away as well. The espresso side is really easy to use. I love that the capsules come already just ready to go. You just throw one in there and it makes a really nice espresso. And then I'm just adding my oat milk and then the espresso, and then also just frothing some milk. It has the milk frother on the side there. I'm just topping it off with that, and of course adding some of my favorite flavor, the salted caramel. Alright, so here is our coffee drink. It's actually really good. Yeah, I have to play around with it a little bit more to get it down to perfection, but super good. And now we're ready to move on to our other things on our list. I have a list here, things that I want to get done today. So we're just going to kind of go through, see what all we get done. And so the first thing is out here in the kitchen. above the kitchen sink. I want to change the blind there. It's just, yeah, not looking the best anymore, and I want to do a different kind of blind instead of the ones with the cord and that type of thing. Match it with the ones that are in the living room. So I think we're going to do that next. I'll have to run out and get some tools to get that done. Changing out a blind is actually really easy to do, I think, and the blind that I'm putting up is a very simple bracket to put up. It doesn't take long at all, and I got that switched out relatively quickly. And I love this one that it doesn't have the cords and things. You can just pull it down and then push it back up. And then coming back to our little coffee bar here, I got these little glass containers that I wanted to put like the coffee grounds in. So I'm going to put this together, and once I get these glass containers washed and cleaned, I'm going to go ahead and just put in coffee. So I will put 2 different kinds in, and then I'm just writing what kind is in each side with just a dry erase marker. That way I can, erase it and do a different kind if we switch up the brands. And then I decided to move the coffee maker over just a little bit to give a little more room for our flavors and the coffee grounds. And then I'm just adding the leftover coffee in these containers, and then I'll put them underneath the cabinet there just for extra. All right, next we are in our bedroom here, and one thing that's been bugging me in here is we have the curtain over here, and I got this one a while back, and I just got one just kind of to see if I'd like it, and yeah, but I do like it. And so now we just need one over on this window over here. So I have the curtain and everything, so we're just going to go ahead and hang it up. The curtain rod, everything is there, so it's a really easy fix. It just needs to be hung up. I'm going to go iron it really quick, and then we'll get it hung up. And then my Amazon package came, this little organizer. It has like 3 different drawers in it, and this is like specifically for these pods or K-cups, whatever you have. And so I'm just going to put this underneath the coffee maker, and then we'll fill it up with all of our pods. So I have mostly some decaf, and then I also have some regular. And then I thought we could kind of experiment with different flavors and see which ones we like the best. So far, I really do like this brand, and I'll try to put these in the description box for you if you want to check them out. Alright, so now the next thing that we're going to work on is we're going to head outside here in a little bit, hopefully, and that is our pool chairs. If you remember last year we kind of did a pool setup out there. I got some new Adirondack chairs, and they're pretty weathered this summer. Whatever I put on them last summer didn't hold up very well. So I'm going to go ahead and work on those. We're working on the pool deck anyway, so hopefully you'll get to see that very soon. But basically I'm going to sand them down a little bit. So I got 120 grit sandpaper. Just going to sand them down, make them nice and smooth. And then I got some spray paint. We're going to try to spray paint them. Hopefully this works. This is like a paint and primer all in one, so hopefully that'll work. And just a nice pretty color. And then we also got some clear coat to put on top. Hopefully this one will work good. And yeah, I guess we'll just kind of work on that and see how far we get. So I'm just sanding them down slightly, just kind of to get the top layer off and to get them smooth again, and just lightly going over the chairs and trying to get them ready for paint, and then we'll go ahead and get these painted. And this color, as I started spray painting it on, it started out really bright, but after it dried, it turned into really beautiful color. I really like the color. They'll look really nice on the pool deck once we get it done. I'm super excited to be working on the pool deck. Hopefully I can make a video of that a little bit later, but it has been a lot of work. We have really been working in our spare time to get the pool done, so it's just been taking some time, but hopefully we'll get it done here before too long. And then as those were drying in between coats and things, I went up to the front porch. I also have some sanding to do on the front porch. These porch posts that we put up a while back already, I had wanted to get them stained and get them finished, but then I got pregnant and I didn't want to be staining and doing this type of thing while pregnant. So it was just kind of put on hold until now. So now again, I'm just sanding these down, kind of getting that top weathered look off, and then we'll go ahead and get these stained. But that is where I'm going to leave you today. I will be staining these in the next video, so stay tuned for that. And I also just wanted to give you a little sneak peek of how the chairs turned out. They're really pretty. I can't wait to put them up on the pool deck and get that finished up. So until next time, bye!